Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming to take class. I'm Kathleen. We'll be doing some heart opening today. So hopefully you have a block. If you don't, that's all right. You can use any prop that makes sense for you. All classes are donation based. If you're able to donate, info on how to do that is just below the video. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe to the channel. But I'm so glad you're here. Thanks so much for coming. If you have a block, we'll start today in supported bridge pose. If you don't have a block, you can lie flat on the earth or just knock your knees together, your feet plant on your mat. If you're coming into supported bridge, walk your heels in towards your glutes. Lift your hips to the sky, slide your block underneath your sacrum, just above your tailbone, flat parts of your back. It should feel pretty good. If it doesn't, try sliding your block closer to your heels, or you can always set it off to the side. Allow your arms to come into a position that's most comfortable for you. You can close your eyes here. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, exhale. Breath in to fill up. Breath out to let it go. 2 more. Breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Last one. Inhale, fill up. This time hold at the top of your breath for 10. And exhale, release. Let it go. When you're ready, switch to an Ujjayi Pranayama, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Got a few more breaths here. If waterfall would feel good, extend your legs to the sky. Tuck your hips a little. Gravity will do the work here for you to keep your legs lifted without much effort. You can sway side to side here, massaging out your sacrum, your low spine. Stay with your breath in through the nose, out through the nose. If your legs are extended, place them back on the earth. Lift your hips to the sky, slide your block out from underneath you, lower down one bone at a time. Fallen bridge, knock your knees together, send your feet wide. Drop your knees right to left, right to left. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze, sway a little side to side. Maybe a happy baby if that feels good. Guard for the outside edges of your feet. Lengthen your tailbone down. Squeeze your head, neck, and shoulders down to the earth. Release any grip you have. Grab for the backs of your thighs. Rock and roll. We'll meet in Navasana boat pose. Keep your toes connected to the earth to start. Lean back. Feel the engagement in your core. Lengthen your spine. And then from there, maybe you straighten your legs or send your arms out wide. Draw your belly button down. Think about lifting your heart to the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades back in space as you open through your heart. Draw your hands to heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, moving from your mid to upper back. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Now keep moving at your own pace. Keep your hips, knees, and toes facing forward. It's just your torso that's moving here. You can always tap your feet back to the earth. 2 more each side. Last one. Coming into low boat pose. Your hands can stay at heart. That's most challenging. I like my hands behind me just to support my low back a little bit. Lower down into your low boat. You can drop down to your forearms as well. Hover your heels, hover your shoulders. Draw your belly button down. Option is scissor kick your legs here, crossing at your ankles. You've got 10. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into high boat pose. Holding for a few breaths. Can you lean a little bit further back? Maybe extend your legs. Maybe arms come out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross at your shins. Place your hands on your knees and take some circles here. through your torso. Switch out the cross of your shins, and then switch directions of your circles. Roll forward into a tabletop, come to all fours. We'll take a few cow cats. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, slide your heart forward. Exhale, cat, round and curl your spine, push into your hands as you look towards your thighs. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cats. Keep moving through your cow cat. Add any movement you'd like. Find a neutral tabletop. Puppy pose. Crawl your hands forward. Drop your forehead to the earth. Align your hips over your knees. Use each exhale to sink your heart closer to your mat. Inhale back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, hover your knees a few inches off of the earth. Use the strength of your low belly here to lift your hips in line with your shoulders. The option is stay in stillness or take your right hand, tap your left shoulder and down. Left hand, right shoulder and down. Keep your core pulling in. If you want an added challenge, hover your opposite toes. So right hand to left shoulder, your left toes hover. You got to take your time here. Work to keep your hips as level and even as you can. 2 more breaths. We meet in down dog. Send your hips high. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Inhale, lift your right leg high, bend your knee, open your hips. Start to find big circles through your right hip crease. Opening up through the hip joint. Switch directions. Inhale, lengthen your right leg long. Exhale, down dog. Other side. Inhale, lift your left leg, bend your knee, open your hip. Big circles. Stay connected to down dog in your upper body. Push through your palms, your knuckles, your fingertips. Switch directions. Continue to shift your hips towards the sky and press your chest towards your thighs. There's a lot going on here. Inhale, lengthen your left leg long. Exhale, down dog. Keep your feet where they're at. Ragdoll the back of your mat. Crawl your hands back towards your toes. Bend your knees. Hang heavy here. We'll take a chest expansion unless there's a different variation you prefer. Interlace your hands behind your back. You can use a towel or a strap as well if you need some more space. And then peel your fists away from your low spine. Release your grip. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten out your spine. Use the strength of your core to lift your chest in line with the earth. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 2 more on your own with your breath. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here. Then we'll meet standing. Curl up 1 bone at a time if that feels good. Or stand straight up. Once you're at the top, shoulder roll. Squeeze your shoulders towards your ears and then roll them down away from your face. Other way, other direction. Inhale, send your arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Lift up and over to the right. Grab for your left wrist with your right hand. Reach up, reach over. Keep your heart facing forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Lift up first, then over. Push your hips to the right. Straighten your arms as much as you can, but slide your shoulders down away from your face. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back bend, cactus out your arms. Draw your heart to the sky. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down dog, crawl forward. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Plant your foot in between your hands. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Tap your left knee down. Send your arms up overhead or hands to front thigh for a few breaths this round. Send your tailbone down to the earth as you tuck your pelvis towards your face. You should feel a stretch through your left hip flexor. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, half split. Straighten your front leg, fold over your front thigh. Flex your front toes towards your face. Option to bend your right knee as much as you need to. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper as you bend your elbows. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, crawl forward, low lunge. Exhale, high plank and hold. Draw your belly up and in. Step your right foot out to the right and then center, left foot out to the left and then center. About 20 seconds here. You can always hold in stillness or tap your knees down. And then focus on the engagement in your upper body. Push into your hands. You're pushing the earth away. Round through your upper spine. Separate your shoulder blades behind you. 5 more seconds. Find your high plank. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward towards your fingers. Exhale, lower all the way down. Cobra pose. Slide your hands by your low ribs. Push the tops of your feet into the earth. Inhale, lift your chest. Squeeze your elbows together. Belly pulls up and in. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift, lift. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop or reverse push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to your toes. Ragdoll pose for a few breaths. Bend your knees, hang heavy. Maybe you take a different variation in your arms here. Your head and neck relax. Release your grip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 3 more times on your own with your breath. And then we meet standing, rise to the top, arms come up overhead, right away, side bend to the left, lift up and over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right, lift up and over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend, cactus out your arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Arms come up or hands to your front thigh for a few breaths. Let your hips sink forward and down. Press your front foot into the earth. Slide your front heel back in space. You'll feel your hamstring turn on. Arms come up, inhale. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, half splits. Fold over your front thigh. Think length on the inhale. Send the crown of your head forward. And then bend your elbows on the exhale to fold deeper. Keep your spine flat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, low lunge, crawl forward. Exhale, high plank and pause. Find your variation. Maybe your knees tap to the earth. This time, hover your right toes and pulse your heel to the sky. Flex your foot towards the earth. Squeeze your right glute and hamstring to find this activation, this lift. Draw your belly in. Take a breath in. Right toes to the earth if you're taking it, and then other side. Lift your left leg. Lengthen your tailbone down so you don't have a huge arch in your spine. Draw your core in, so it's kind of like a mini crunch here in your low belly. Breath in. Left toes to the earth. Exhale. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward towards your fingers. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra pose, lifts. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop or reverse push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna flow one time through each side, breath to movements. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to toes. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high kneeling crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Exhale, half splits. Breath in. Exhale, fold deeper. One more time, breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, low lunge, crawl forward. Exhale, high to low plank if you're ready for it, or lower for cobra pose. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in, breath out. Hands to toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, half splits. Breath in. Exhale, fold. Breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, crawl forward, low lunge. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Maybe you're skipping these. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Use your core, lift your chest, arms come up. See that your feet are hip bones distance apart. Extend your back heel to the sky. If it feels good, take some circles here through your arms, opening up through the shoulder joints. And inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Send your right hand back, left hand forward. Squeeze your legs together energetically. Pull your belly in. Keep your shoulders aligned over your hips. Option to gaze towards your back hand. Challenge your balance. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Hinge forward at your hips. Send your hands back in space. Get your back leg as straight as you can and squeeze your pinkies and shoulder blades together. Stamp your front foot into the earth. Take a breath out. Inhale, warrior three. You can always move just your arms and take reaching crescent. Find the letter T shape in your body. Roll your left hip down in line with your right. Take a breath in. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. So your feet land to the earth, either big toes together or feet hip bones distance apart. And on that same breath, bring your hands back in space into airplane arms. Rock weight towards your heels, pull your knees and hips back in space. Breath out. Inhale, chair, reach your arms forward. Option to pulse here as you warm up through your quads. Send your tailbone down to the earth. Feel the lengthening in your spine. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Step back. Find your version of your flow. We meet in down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, opposite elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Open up, widen your stance, bend into your front lunge. Keep your front knee aligned over your ankle. Gaze over your front fingertips. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand down, left hand high or forward for the side bend stretch. Notice how much weight you have in your bottom hand or elbow. Can you lighten up a little bit there and make your quads work to keep you lifted? Breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior, side bend stretch. Stay connected to your front lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Exhale, flow to down dog, plant your hands. Take your push-up. Lots of push-ups today, so skip these at any point or drop down to your knees at any point. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, lift your chest, arms come up. Find your solid base so your feet are separated in line with your hips. Get your shoulders over your hips. Send your tailbone down. If this bothers your hip flexors or your back, bend your right knee. Take an inhale, squeeze your inner thighs and core together. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Left hand back, right hand forward. Gaze towards your back hand if you want to challenge your balance. Squeeze your shoulder blades together even though you're reaching your arms out in opposition. Breath out. Inhale, high crescent, come to center. Exhale, back bend. Cactus out your arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, airplane arms hinge forward here. Send your hands back, get your back leg as straight as you can. Lift up and away from your front thigh. So you really got to push through your bottom foot and then use your core to lift your torso away from your left leg. Breath out. Inhale, either reaching crescent or warrior three. Step onto your left leg. Flex or point your back toes. Your back foot is active. Inhale here. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, land softly, send your hands back, rock weight into your heels right away. Should be able to wiggle your toes. Find the opening through your heart, think upward facing dog as you draw your chest forward. One more breath out. Inhale, chair, sit low, maybe you pulse. Keep tension out of your upper body, let your shoulders slide away from your ears, maybe you widen the distance between your arms. You got a breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your flow to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, open up, widen your stance, push the pinky toe edge of your back foot so your back quads ignites. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, left hand down, right hand high. Tuck your left hip under as you roll your right hip bone back in space, and then do the same in your heart. Push your left shoulder forward, roll your right shoulder back. Breath out. Keep your lunge, inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Breath in here. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands. Push up to down dog. From your down dog, take a big breath in. Big breath out. We'll flow breath to movement 2 times through each side. Move at your own pace. You can always rest if you need it. Starting on the right side, and now lift your right leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach or warrior three. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, find your way to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high to low plank if you're taking it. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach or warrior three. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop to down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. One more time on your own. Exhale, we meet in down dog. One more time through each side. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach or warrior three. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. One more. Exhale, flow to down dog. All right, last side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach or warrior three. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find your flow. All right, so close. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse, peaceful warrior. Exhale, plant your palms. Take your push-up. From down dog, take a big breath in. Big breath out. Child's pose. Tap your knees down, send your knees wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Sit back onto your heels. Rest your forehead onto your head. Rest your forehead onto your mat. If it's hovering, slide a block or a prop underneath it. Let your heart rate settle. Press yourself up to a seat. Extend your legs out long in front of you. We'll come onto the earth for a little bit of core work. Straighten the bicycle crunches. Maybe your feet stay planted. Your knees are over your hips or feet to the sky. Interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, twist opposite elbow, opposite knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Stay active through your feet. Flex or point your toes. You got an option to move just your upper body and keep your feet planted, especially if you have any low back issues. Send your elbows wide, keep your chin away from your chest. 20 more seconds. 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even yourself out and then take a big stretch. Point your toes forward, reach your arms up overhead. Eagle crunches. Plant your feet on the earth. Wrap your right thigh over your left. Right thigh over left. And then right arm under, left arm over for eagle arms. Take an inhale. Reach your fingertips back behind your head. Your toes touch the earth. Exhale, crunch everything together, knees to elbows. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Move with your breath. If this ever stops to bother your head or neck, or you're feeling straining the muscles along your neck, release your grip, interlace your hands behind your head, give yourself a little more support. You've got 10 seconds here, and then we're going to switch sides. Switching in 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwind your legs, unwind your arms. This time left thigh on top, left arm underneath. Inhale to reach fingertips, toes to the earth. Exhale to squeeze it together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Keep drawing your belly button down with every breath out. And if this bothers your low back, unwind your legs, plant your feet, move just your upper body. Option to bring your hands behind your head. You've got 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwind, take a big stretch, toes point forward, arms come back. You can roll out your wrists, your ankles. And hip dips to finish. Slide your forearms underneath your hips. Extend your legs to the sky. Take an inhale. And then exhale, lift your hips as you reach your toes. Exhale, you crunch up your hips. It doesn't need to be a big movement. And avoid using momentum. So kind of pause in between each set. So you're using your low belly to lift your hips rather than momentum due to speed. 10 seconds here, and then we're going to hover our heels to finish. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Press your low back to the earth. Drop your heels to 45 degrees or as low as you can go while maintaining your low back pushed into the earth. Any movement in your legs you'd like, go for it. Draw your belly button down. If this bothers your low back, lift your heels a little or bend your knees. You've got 10. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Big stretch. Point your toes forward. Reach your arms up overhead. Bridge pose, plant your feet, crawl your heels in underneath your knees. Keep your gaze on the ceiling so you avoid pressure on the vertebrae in your neck. And then push through your feet, lift your hips, slide one shoulder blade under than the other. Send your hips to the sky. You can interlace your hands underneath you. Press firmly to the base of each foot. Stack your knees over your ankles. Lift your chin off your chest. Pull your heart to your chin. 2 breaths. And release. Lower down one bone at a time. Fallen bridge. Knock your knees together. Send your feet wide. Hug your knees in, give yourself a squeeze. Grab behind your thighs, start to rock and roll. We're gonna meet in down dog. So maybe you cross at your shins, step back. You can take a push up here. Hold your upward facing dog, stretch through your low belly. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1, shorten your stance. Lift your arms up, bend into your front knee. Take a chest expansion, interlace your hands behind you, cross your right thumb on top. Feel your fists away from your low spine. Now this bothers your back knee, widen your stance. Take a breath in, maybe you stay, or exhale, humble warrior, bow down, slide your right shoulder towards the inside of your right thigh. Push into each foot firmly and evenly. And then you got to use the support of your core and your pelvic floor to lift your chest. Inhale. Bow right back down. Exhale, humble warrior. Pull your pelvic floor belly in, then you rise. Inhale. Send your arms to the sky. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, pyramid pose. Fold forward. Shorten your stance if you need to. Maintain the connection between your back heel and the earth. If you want a little more, flex your right toes towards your face, slide a block underneath your right foot. You've got a block underneath your right foot, set it aside, bend your right knee a little, extend your left leg to the sky so your hands can stay connected to the earth, or maybe your ankle, maybe hands to heart. You're gonna pulse through your left hip, pulse through your left glutes. You're lifting your left glute and hamstring to the sky. Pull your belly in so you're supporting your low back here as you lift. You can bend your right knee as much as you need to and keep your shoulders away from your ears. Staying with this movement, this time bend your left knee, hug your heel in, and then stamp your left heel to the sky. 2 breaths. Bring your hands to the earth, coming into warrior 2. Tap your back foot down, inhale, open up. Right into triangle pose, straighten your front leg, reach your right hand forward, shift your hips back, send your right hand down, left hand high. On a side bend stretch, reach your left hand forward. Maybe your right hand comes up and over to meet it. Working even more into the obliques. Spin your heart open. You've got a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to stand. Toes turn out, heels in. Exhale, horse squat. Sit low, bend into your knees. Your squat, see that your knees and toes point in the same direction. Take eagle arms, sweep your right arm under, left arm over. Lift your elbows up to your shoulders and then push your forearms away. Start to pulse through your hips here. Drop your hips, lift your hips. Press your knees towards your pinky toes. So you're opening through your inner thighs the entire time. Switch out your arms, left arm under, right arm over, or bear hug. You can grab behind your shoulders. You deepen your squat here. Feel your legs working, and use your breath to stay connected to the pose despite the challenge. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, open up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lizard lunge. Plant your hands to the earth. And crawl your right foot all the way to the top right edge of your mat. Option to keep your back leg lifted or tap it down. Maybe you drop down to your forearms or use a block. And we'll take a quad stretch. Ground out through your left hand, bend your back knee. Maybe this is where you stay, or reach back, grab for your back foot. Hug your heel in. Squeeze your heel in towards your glutes. Sink your hips forward and down. Exhale, release. Plant your hands. Coming into side plank. Your left hand is your base. Ground down, open up. You can tap your left knee to the earth for some more support. Maybe lift your right leg. Option for hip dips. Keep a micro bend in your bottom elbow. Breath in. Exhale, plant your right palm down. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Full locust pose. Send your arms out to a T. Flip your palms down. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms. Maybe lift your legs. Push your pelvis down, draw your belly in. Lift a little higher on the inhale. Exhale, lower. Gaze one way. Bring your hands by your sides. You can close your eyes here. Full locust, second set. Bring your chin to center, arms out to a T. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms, maybe your legs. Send the crown of your head forward, your toes point back. So you're creating length just as much as you are height. Pull your core in a little tighter. Lift, lift, inhale. Exhale, lower, switch out your gaze. Slide your hands by your low ribs, tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop or reverse push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Use your core, lift your chest, arms come up. Bend into your front lunge. Both hip bones face forward. That may mean widening your stance. Then chest expansion, interlace your hands behind you. This time your left thumb is on top. Pull your fists away from you. Press through your back heel so your back hamstring extends behind you. Take an inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, bow down, slide your left shoulder towards the inside of your left thigh. With the support of your core, your pelvic floor, inhale, rise. Exhale, humble warrior, bow right back down. Inhale, come up. Arms to the sky. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, pyramid pose, fold forward. If your back heel lifts, shorten your stance. Roll your right hip forward. Press your left hip back. That way both hips face forward and stay level and even. Bend into your left knee. Fingertips to the earth, your heart. For blocks, lift your right leg. Pull your core in so you've got that low back support right away, and then pulse your glute, your hamstring towards the sky. Bend your right knee, hug your heel in towards your glute. Now stamp your right foot towards the sky, and working from the glute, working from the hamstring, that big muscle in the back of your leg. Stay connected to your core. 2 breaths. Fingertips to the earth, straighten your right leg, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2, bend your front knee, land softly as you open up. Triangle pose, straighten your front leg. This time reach your left hand forward. Drop your left hand down, bring your right hand high. Push through your feet. You can gaze down at the earth if that feels better in your hand or your neck, or gaze to your top hand. Side bend stretch or oblique challenge, whatever you did on the other side. You've got a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, star pose. Toes turn out, heels in, exhale, horse squat, find your depth. We'll take a twist on this side. Draw your hands to your thighs and then push down with your hands as you lift up with your torso. So really creating length through your spine here. Drop your chest in line with the earth. Now you push your inner thighs away from you to extend the crown of your head forward. Exhale, twist to the front. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the back. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center to the back. Exhale. Inhale, center, horse squat, sit low. You're here for about 10 breaths, so maybe you turn this into a malasana. Shorten your stance, drop in between your heels, push your elbows into your inner thighs. Crow pose if you want the arm balance. Maybe some squats, some lifts of your hips here. 4 breaths. And inhale to star. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lizard lunge, hands to the earth. Crawl your left foot to the top left edge of your mat. Both hands are now inside your left foot. Option to tap your right knee down. Maybe you come to your forearms. Quad stretch. Ground onto your right hand, hug your heel in. Maybe reach back, grab for your foot. Release your grip. Side plank. This time your right hand is your base. Ground down for your right palm. Open up. Work towards a similar variation on this side. Stack your hips. Generally means rolling your left hip forward a little. Breath in. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward towards your fingers. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Bound locust pose. Interlace your hands behind you. Let's start with your right thumb on top. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms, maybe you lift your legs. Lift, lift, lift with your core and your spine. So you're strengthening the muscles that run along your spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down, release your grip. Everything falls heavy to reset. Draw your chin to center, interlace your hands behind you. This time, left thumb on top. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Find your breath. Pull your knuckles back towards your heels and then point your toes away from you. Breath in. Exhale, release. Switch out your gaze. Bring your chin to center. We'll take a shoulder stretch. Bring your left forearm out to the left or cactus out your arm. Roll onto your left side body. Open up to the right. You can support your head or neck here with a block or a blanket. Maybe the half bind. Inhale, center. Other side. Send your right arm out. Roll onto your right side. Inhale, center. Press yourself up to your knees. We'll take a round of camel pose. Keep your knees hip bones distance apart. Maybe you slide a block in between your thighs for a little added inner leg engagement. Bring your hands to your low back. Slide your fingertips to face down and then roll your heart open. Squeeze your elbows together. Pull your core in, push your hips forward. Take an inhale, get tall. Exhale, camel. Shift your gaze across the sky. Bend from behind your heart, then your mid-back. Your low back will bend last, if at all. Lengthen your tailbone down. Now, if you can keep your hips aligned over your knees, maybe you reach back and grab your heel with one hand or both. You can always tuck your toes to shorten the distance between your hands and your feet, but there's no reason to force it, no reason to push it. Keep your belly pulling in. Maybe switch to an open mouth breath. Stick out your tongue for some lion's breath. 2 rounds. And inhale, come all the way up. Slide your block out if you got it. Sit onto your heels. Rest your hands on your thighs. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Let everything settle down. Roll onto either hip. Send your legs out in front of you. Plant your feet on the earth. Bring your hands behind you. Your fingertips face forward. Find a reverse tabletop. Take your right ankle, bring it on top of your left thigh, and then sit your hips back to the earth. So it's a version of half pigeon or figure 4. Keep your right foot flexed. If you need less, send your left foot away from you as you straighten your left leg. If you want more, slide your left heel in, push into your hands to draw your chest to your thighs. You can sway a little side to side here. Full rounded breath. Back to reverse tabletop. Plant your right foot, switch out your legs, bring your left foot up and over. Tap your hips to the earth. Flex your left foot, keep it at a 90-degree bend the entire time. If you need less, straighten your right leg a little. If you need more, squeeze your heel in. Push into your hands to send your chest to your left shin. Take a breath in, breath out, and release and wind your legs. Send your legs out long in front of you. You can sit on a block if you're tighter through your back or your hamstrings. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Maybe if you want more, you can slide a block onto the soles of your feet. Release your grip, come all the way up, lower down onto your back. Hug your knees in. Exhale, supine twist to the left. Drop your knees over to the left, stack your hips one on top of the other. There's a different variation of this twist you'd like, go for it. Back to center, hug your knees in to reset. Other side, drop your knees over to the right. Supine twist. Inhale back to center. We'll take one final back bend. So you have the option for supported bridge, how we started class, regular bridge, or wheel pose if you have it in your practice. I'll talk you through bridge. So crawl your heels in, push your feet into the earth, keep your gaze on the ceiling, you lift your hips, inhale. Slide your shoulder blades under, create space through your chest. Maybe this time you grab onto the outside edges of your mat as if you're gonna rip your mat into two pieces, pull your hands apart. Pull your knees back over your heels. Let your glutes go just a little bit. Breath in. Lower down one bone at a time on the exhale. Fall in bridge. Knock your knees together. Feet come wide. Consider if there's any final movement you need. And when you're ready, final resting pose. Let your body take any shape that feels good. Take a breath in through your nose. Hold at the top for 10. 3, 2, 1, sigh it out, let it go. I invite you to spend as much time here as you are able. Thank you so much for practicing. Have a wonderful day.